Alright, so we're back with some Valkyrie Crusade. So we've been playing for a little bit. Actually, we couldn't play for like an hour and a half or 2 hours. So we had to do something else. Essentially because while the video was rendering, it wouldn't let us update the game for some reason. So we were doing the event chronicle. We got to the boss. The boss was pretty difficult. So we were leveling all of our characters before, right? We were just running that place over and over again. So essentially we're going to start to work on the Celestial Round 2, so we're already 86% of the way done this. So all we had to do was take our team. Do we maybe take our best team or maybe some mid team or something? We take, well, it's just you don't get much experience at all in these places. We know that you don't get much experience at all in the regular places. So maybe it would be good to just burn through it or something. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe we should just get a team of level 30s or something. Just wish that they gave more experience. Although I guess that's why they have the events and everything, because those give all of the experience. So maybe we could throw these in here. Maybe we could just throw the Ice Wizard or something. Maybe we could just start leveling the ice characters, because we never leveled them for some reason. Okay, so here we go. So let's just try to find 5 mid-range ice characters. So you're already max level, you're level 20 ice character. So we got level 20s and 30s, and then a level 44 main character. And we only have 6 spots, so we just have to recover everybody. And then dispatch you, then they will just automatically do everything, right? Hopefully, until the boss comes up. So we're gonna get chests, we're gonna get cards, and what are we gonna do when we collect all the cards? Are we just going to forget about collecting the cards? Because we know if we set it to auto, it always bothers us so much. So we're going through and then it's like, your cards have been destroyed. Like, no, we wanted that card because we don't have inventory space. So maybe we should just ignore that for a little bit. We just get all the items. Maybe we'll get a sliver of experience. So all the experience is in the bonus, but here's where all the story is. I see nothing out of the ordinary with these celestial castles, at least around here. So at the beginning there was the introduction to the story. Let us continue on. We must ascertain whether a celestial castle has truly vanished. So we were looking for a castle that has apparently vanished out here. Apparently the castles seem to be fine all over here. So we move to the next place, the rewards Valkyrie shoes. So the rewards don't really seem too good. Although, I guess it's all about the cards. Wow, let us go, my lord. The loss of a celestial castle. Eek! Oh, and then he actually does more actual moving in these ones. Oh, forgive me, these bugs. It was just the bugs. I simply dread grasslands such as these. All the bugs out here. So, just recover everybody. And then considering we just started this area, let's go to auto. We essentially have to wait a little bit for those dungeons to respawn, and then maybe we're gonna get another hidden treasure map to get a whole bunch of other things, and then maybe eventually we'll venture into the story of the game. Well, the story of that event anyways, because we have never checked the story. And same with redeeming all of our demon souls that we got. Maybe we could get something from them. See, the enemies, they're going to be really weak. Oh, Fairy came and assisted us. So you can see the experience is also very low. So if we just have a team that could just like one-shot all the enemies anyways. So we've tried bringing low-level characters here. But when you bring low-level characters here, they don't even get experience. So there's no point bringing low-level characters here. Then, yeah, sorry, we went away for like 5 seconds. I'll shred you to paper. Is that what she said? So we can just watch the battles for a little bit, since we don't have to manually do anything. It's only those arc witches that you manually have to do something for. We've also tried to go and fight the harder arc witches as well. So if we stop here, how much friendship do we have, right? So if we go to summon, we're not going to be able to carry any more cards. Although we do need to use all of our French. Oh, 5,000. We're only halfway there. I guess we haven't been doing this as much as we thought we did. That's because we couldn't play for an hour. That's right. Well, 2 hours. We couldn't play for like 2 hours. So if we just go back to the Chronicle, might as well just go through, because we don't have enough battle points to really do anything. 50% progress. So we know we could loot these cards from here. We know we could loot that orb from here. So we'll just let them go the other 50%. There was another battle that just came up here. So maybe we'll just do this clip of engaging, doing the battle, and finally doing more of the actual campaign, and more of the story mode. And once this is done, maybe we'll record doing some more witches, and maybe eventually beating the final boss of the event, which we couldn't do. Because literally, she destroys all of your characters so quick. Well, yeah, she does. She just does ridiculous damage. She just one-shots all of your heroes, no matter what they are. And she has so much defense, you can't even hurt her. That's the auto, so it won't use these abilities, right? It won't use them for you, but that's alright. If our team is decently strong enough to just do random auto attacks, then everything should be essentially fine. And when the boss comes up, you should be able to just destroy the boss really quick anyways. And then yeah, because in the other videos you can manually control the battles, you can manually select who you're going to attack with which character, but there is the auto mode as well. So this is probably for after you've actually played the game a whole bunch, and then you figure out what you're doing, and then pretty much if you just don't want to play for a little bit. Though it's not too bad playing the way that you're supposed to be playing. So now we're at 81%. So the main objective is to just go through these fields and then just get to 100%. You might find battles, you might find treasure chests along the way that contain cards, you might find other items to unlock more cards. There's just way too many cards in the game. There's just way too many ways to get the cards. There's way too many cards that actually give you. We've gotten a whole bunch of summoning tickets. We haven't used a single one. So eventually we should get some rewards for doing all of the witch hunts. So maybe we'll just stop by the boss here, right? Area boss. Everybody's pretty wounded. So we could heal everybody for free during the beginner's period for the first 7 days since you create your account. You have unlimited stamina, so you don't have to stop playing. Which is probably a bad thing, right? If you have unlimited stamina, there's no reason to stop playing. Actually, we'll use your ability. It's cool. It says deal 100% damage to a single enemy with the attack by all allies, all frost allies. Now everybody will go together and everybody will attack the enemy. So it's just 5 attacks at once. The boss was destroyed, and then of course don't get any experience. And then there's a story. I see nothing out of the ordinary with the celestial castles here either. Perhaps the tidings of a castle's disappearance were but rumor and hearsay. What a relief that would be. So we like read all these stories or something. Oh no. Do we read all these stories? Should we? There's no reason to read all these stories and just make a story playthrough, because nobody would read everything. This is considered the hinterlands, even in the celestial realm. It is said that Castle Guerrera lies beyond here. Alright, so we're on our way to the castle. To check out the next castle, see if there's anything wrong with this one. So we can hit the auto button, and then when we need to intervene and do something, we just hit the stop button. Maybe heal our characters. But for now, our characters are decently strong. They can pretty much fend for themselves and defeat the enemy themselves. Amazing. Alright, so now we're back with another little clip here. So we're just doing the boss of this area, and then we're going to move on. Yeah, cause I think our things are done building, and then we should be able to fight some more witches, and we should be able to do some more dungeons. So pretty much all of them. So we're victorious once again. So they really give you like barely any experience, like we say, for going through these. Although I guess you get a lot of items. And we did just go through the cards, so that was most impressive, my lord. We need not fear the demons of the Inferno realm while you are here. So her things, they change color depending on her mood. It's cool. They turn red sometimes, they turn green or white. You obtain the following area rewards. So we've gotten these. So the story is getting pretty cool. Apparently the castle fell from the sky. So if we were to run this, we could get these cards, and there's one trophy there. And actually, there was like a secret area, S13-1, area rewards. Oh, it's just this. Okay, we never looked into it. But essentially, here's the normal path, and it says that here's a secret area you unlock. Maybe same with this one, S11-1. So what's this? 11-2. So maybe if we unlock all of the trophies here, then we unlock this level or something. Maybe that's what it looks like. Over here, maybe there's more secret levels like that or something like this. 16-3. Huh. Anyways, it looks like there's also secret levels to unlock whenever you get all of the trophies. So it looks like we were just working on this one. So yeah, maybe we'll just start going through this a little bit. So essentially, the storyline is Pixie came here. You'll need a special key to shut the gate to the Infernal realm. The key in question is imbued with the power of the goddess Egualda. I believe you speak of the one that lies within the ancient castle of the gods. Yes, exactly, my lord. We must seek that key at all costs. Though the ancient castle is now the dominion of demons, we must not fail in this task. The story is getting very, very dire, so we could recover everybody. So I figure since we have unlimited stamina, we might as well just go through the story, see what kind of cards get unlocked. So we'll basically have everything unlocked. So I imagine these things would be one of the must do things. One of the things that you must do for your first 7 days of playing. Because essentially when these are all unlocked, we could just go through, pick out cards we want, and then we could just run the stage to collect the cards and then level them up. So any of the common cards, I think it's pretty much just common cards that you can get from the areas for completing them. That's pretty much it. Although common cards do have a lot of cool pictures and probably a lot of cool abilities on them. So maybe we'll just go through, we'll complete this one. You could see if we didn't actually have unlimited stamina like we do for the first 7 days, I imagine you wouldn't be able to progress as fast. So imagine if you were just starting out in the game, I imagine this would be the very first thing you'd want to worry about. Because all the Arc Witches and all of the battling other players and all of the events that are happening, they're really good for leveling up your characters, and they're really good for getting items, getting tons of cards. So maybe do the events. Just eventually this story should be done. We don't know if there's going to be another map over. It just said there was the Celestial Realm 1 and then the Celestial Realm 2. That was it. So we're only at 25% of the way through here, so these places, there is a lot of battles in between them. Because we are reaching like the second part of the game, well, the second map anyways. So I imagine they would space it out, make the distances traveled a lot further, and I'm sure they would make a lot more enemies that spawn in between that you meet along the way. A lot of friends to gain friendship when you greet them. So then actually I guess they are getting some experience, right? She was level 23, maybe they were level 31, now they're already level 30. 6 or something, so they are slowly but surely gaining levels. I guess pretty soon that witch is going to be level 50, and when she's level 50, there'd be no reason to use her anymore. So I guess once their level is maxed on them, then why would you level them? They can't gain any experience or anything. Engage. So maybe we'll do something else for a little bit. That's why we came back here, because our stuff was done building. We were able to go do the dungeons. We were able to go fight some more witches. So I'm wondering if we should do the dungeons first or the witches. Maybe they're both pretty important. So we can actually stop it as we go to stop. And we just replenish everybody. So we haven't gotten too many cards, I guess. Just when we actually made room for new cards. So if we go to the kingdom, and if we go, everything's built ready. So this thing, it actually took like 1 day to build, so we sped it up by 1 day, right? Gem storehouse level 6, upgrading to level 7 takes 1 day. So we just used 1 day of speed ups. And then I think we upgraded the storehouse. The storehouse takes like 8 hours. So we just need a little bit more resources. So we can actually upgrade our storehouses up to level 8 now. Alright, so we just need a little bit of something. So let's just do that. So where do we get resources from? Probably from the event chronicle. And we'll be able to find another witch to fight here. We've got like 4 battle points. So here's the end boss. There's no way we could defeat the end boss. Well, maybe we could. I don't know. She was really hard when we tried them. But essentially we would just come here, walk here, and then you'd be fighting the harder witches. Eventually, I think we could get our heart meter all the way up. I think we just have to encounter her enough times. And that's what it is. So we could go to our... what is this? This is pretty much like the boss raid, so we use this team here. We did have that other girl, but she's full experience already. Although it's probably gonna be a difficult battle, so we should put that other girl in here. So we should put you, even though you're level 50, we're probably going to fail the fight. So let's just recover everything, and then we could try a battle, and then maybe for the second fight we could just switch her out. Because we know they don't get any experience. They don't get any experience if they don't win the fight. And each of them, they always say one thing, so now we get engaged. So none of our abilities activated. That's actually not good. Our second turn, nothing activated. Oh, here we go. So you deal 250% damage to the enemy. So the enemy just has insane hit points. So we deal 400% damage. The enemy cannot move for 2 turns. And oh, your thing trigger deals 400% damage. And able to move forward 2 turns. So we won't be able to use that anymore. Oh, here we go. Your ability, deal 250% damage, unable to move forward 3 turns. So this deck seems to be really good at stalling the enemy to hope that our abilities trigger. Deal 250% damage to the enemy, and you go to attack. And then she comes in to destroy all of us. Her ability on the girl in the right didn't come. She was supposed to increase our attack power by 200%, but she never actually did. Actually, never really did anything. Her ability never went off. That's why we lost. Lost terribly. So we do have to use multiple battle points to defeat this witch. So even with this super strong team, we couldn't even really defeat her. Although we could just use those slimes and just like level these characters up to max level or something, right? But we don't really want to do that yet. Once we kind of save them for the opponent. Just in case we get some other characters, as these ones, we're just seeing how good we can level the characters just by doing this. So I wonder why her ability has not been going, the girl on the right. As soon as, because we need to have 200% extra damage to even stand a chance against the enemy. That literally hasn't gone up. 50% damage, we hit in, so small for 2 turns. She comes to wipe us out. Oh, here we go, finally your ability. So, laid back, activation screen. All allies attack up by 200%. So, if we would have had our damage increased by 200% a bit earlier, maybe it would have helped us. Essentially, to destroy us this turn. Oh, so that means that maybe we can switch out the slime then. If we bring in the slime. The slime, she needs experience. This one doesn't, so we could go edit, switch her out, and then the other characters should get a whole lot of experience. So this character is actually almost level 50. We're gonna have to take her out pretty soon. So everybody's full. Now we can try to fight this person again. I always say something different. At least the characters, so she can help us. She did like a little bit of damage. We have to try to finish her off. So she stalled for 2 turns, and we have a chance to do some damage and some of our abilities to activate. Oh, here we go. So one of our characters is going to get 200% damage. It's going to be our main character. So now it looks like we have won this. You could do 250% damage, and then you could do 250% damage, stun the character. Oh, then we just have to hit him once, and then we win. So it took 3 different times to defeat this enemy, so they are pretty strong compared to our character. You could definitely see that, although we took her out. And sometimes the fantasy arc which comes out, legendary arc, which we've never actually seen that. Our Happy Halloween level 999, so there's absolutely no way we could defeat you, right? Happy Halloween. Legendary. Please wait, my lord. I sense a great magic power emanating from this arc witch, a power far greater than any arc witch we have faced before. So we never seen this before. And that light, could it be the blessed radiance of the celestial realm? Could there truly be an arc witch blessed by the gods? At the same time, the leaders of tremendous might have appeared in the celestial realm in great numbers. You number among them, my lord. It would seem that the Supreme Being intends to preserve peace in the celestial realm through the power of the archwitches, even mightier than before. But the people would never seek a peace preserved through power so terrible. We must not yield before the power of the archwitches, no matter how mighty they may be, for it is our appointed task to oppose all evil. The enemy is too great to face with my lord's host alone, but surely we shall prevail if you gathered alliance members together and joined forces. With the power of awakened maidens, I believe we can deal great damage to our foes. Let us muster our alliance for the great battle to come, my lord. Absolutely no chance. 9999, she's gone in an hour. Start battle for no cost? What does that mean? So if I healed everybody and then we tried to... So it says start battle for no cost. What does that mean? We'll try a battle. So we could try. There's going to be 3 enemies. So it's not just her by herself. Engage. So we're probably going to get destroyed. So we can't even try. You have like no hammer. Legendary hammer on 400,000 damage. So our enemies destroyed 2,600 damage. Legendary hammer 400,000. She's been destroyed. We could use one ability to do 250% damage. And then we could do some damage to you, I guess. And then you get destroyed. So you've been defeated. Summon strong maidens to win. To summon, fight again now. So I don't think we want to sit here trying to defeat her within the hour. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. So they're absolutely insane. So we can't defeat that one. So if we go battle... Oh, there was more arc witches, right? So she's a red level 9 and damage dealt 7466. Absolutely no way we can do anything. Battle points. So we could try to battle the other Arc Witch, but we also have this dungeon to do. Just about one more thing. So what is the story actually? We never clicked on it. Gunsmoke, Sword Blades, tab to play, chapter 1, chapter 2, 3, 4, 5. Does this require battle points or something? Chapter 1. The celestial realmers had been attending the Pig Out Fest when it was suddenly attacked by monsters of unknown origin. With the power of the Wondrous Cup, the attackers were defeated, but the one believed to be behind the attack had fled. So it was that the celestial realmers pursued the prime suspect towards disastrous domain. But two of the disaster's demon sentinels just so happened to be patrolling near the border. So far, you must be exhausted, Lord Simmer. It is not time for me to relieve you. Is it that time already? Alright, I'll move on to another area. But first, we need to discuss your continued level of formality. You've been promoted to Demon General now, so that makes us equals. Maintaining decorum is all fine and well, but there's no need to call me Lord anymore. Yes, you're right, I'll be more careful, but truth be told, it's less about the decorum and formality, more of a matter of being unaccustomed to speaking with others. And I still can't comprehend why Disaster promoted me to Demon General in the first place. While your character is rather ill-suited for the job, even I must admit you're more than capable of being a general. Besides, our master never does anything without good reason. So then, there's a reason why she went off to train on her own after promoting me. I'm a sniper by training, after all. I may not do much talking, but I'm always observing people. Based on military might alone, Disaster has the most powerful army of the 6 demon lords, but that is thanks to the leadership ability that comes from her charisma and strength. Without her, we are but a band of ruffians and soldiers of fortune. If she's not here to maintain control, it's only a matter of time before we start fighting among ourselves. So it makes me wonder why she would leave us at such a perilous time. Perhaps she decided she needed to grow more powerful. More powerful? Lord Disaster? Is there anyone more powerful than she is? I mean, other than Crimson Eyes as told in the ancient legends? Part of my duties often go to observe the actions of other demon lords, and the day before our master left, without letter saying she was going off to train alone, I had reported to her about the battle between Calamity and Familia. After seeing our master's expression when she found out that Calamity brought the miasmic curse down upon herself, I can't help wondering if perhaps it made her believe that Calamity was more powerful than she is. No, that cannot be. Our master, the Demon Lord Disaster, is the most powerful one. Did we already read this? Or please calm yourself. I believe Lord Disaster is incredibly powerful. As a main person anyway, she went off the train alone. We already read this. Something the matter? Go show yourself or I'll shoot. We did read this. Please wait. We did read this again. So we started the chapter and then we never did anything with it, maybe? We're not 100% sure. So we just read that story again. So I thought it looked familiar. I thought the characters looked familiar, but I thought maybe the dialogue was a bit different. So now, oh, do we have to click? Oh, do we click on chapter 2? What? Okay, so you're pursuing that mysterious attacker on behalf of Zazel? Indeed we are, and we had hoped that Lord Disaster would lend us a hand should we be unable to resolve the situation on our own, for we are well aware of your master's great power. Now that we have told you all there is to tell, perhaps you might lower your gun now? So you say, but what do you think, Simmer, eh? Did we read this too? What is it? No, it's nothing really, it's just those people here. They're certainly not subordinates of Calamity, but they are collaborating with her, and such we can't take their story at face value. Let's take them into custody, bring them back to our nearest encampment. We might even be able to get some information on Calamity if we torture them. Alchemist, yikes, not more torture. I had more than enough of that with Apricot. So the Alchemist was in the storyline that we were doing. We didn't record anything. Oh, here's that fairy from the storyline too. So if you're actually playing the game and you're going through the story, you get to meet the Alchemist, you get to meet the fairy. Well, we've already told you everything we know. A chatty pixie like me couldn't possibly hide anything. Is that the best you can do? I was expecting a much more terrified reaction at the moment mention of the word torture, nevertheless. What is it, Soul? Why are you looking at the celestial lord like that? Sumire, I think we can trust him. What? How can you say that? They might be trying to lull us into a false sense of security so that they can assassinate our master. I don't think we need to worry about that. After all, the Celestial Lord's eyes are as bright and clear as Mei-Mei's. Mei-Mei? Is that the name of the little monster upon your shoulder? Yes, she's my best friend. She's been by my side my whole life. I believe you cannot be lying if your eyes are just like Mei-Mei's. Besides, if what you say is true, the fleeing attacker must be near the border, in which case we must launch a search at once. Alright, I'll trust in what you people say for now. Anyway, I suppose I can just cut you down if you make any suspicious moves. Thank you. Now then, let's dispatch some troops to hunt down your enemy. But first, tell me, what was that story you told about Zezel's mighty display at the Pig Out Festival true? Was it true? Yes, it was. I have witnessed Zezel in battle twice now, but her might, with that wondrous cup in hand, was a sight to see. Zezel's power is indeed great, but it requires her to acquire only the finest food. Once she's digested it, her power returns to normal. With that in mind, I think we'd have a chance against her. But if the story about the cup is true, can our master truly best Zezel with the new power such as this? Is something wrong? You seem a little out of it today. Is there another one of your celestial realmers over there? No, it's just the four of us you see here. Oh, Master Lady Oracle, look over there. Monster appeared. Go to chapter 3. 3. So is it just a bunch of story? What? Yikes, it's those monsters again. What are they doing here? It would seem that wherever the fleeing attacker goes, so do these foul beasts. So they're monsters you've been talking about. It appears they are fixing for a fight, so I'm counting on you to cover me. I'm on it, come on. Wrong. It will be your grave, demonic blade. Locked and loaded. Annihilation bullet. Fire. Jeez, monster. Monster 2. So why did they have a hat and a ribbon? Why did they have something on their chest? Wings. Wow, they defeated the monsters in no time. Oh, monsters were defeated. Cut straight through them. Wow, Sofreno picked off those on the flanks. What a marvelous display of coordinated offense. So it's just gonna be story, right? Now then, let's destroy all that remain. I'd like to, but I think we're in trouble. What? I checked the radar and it seems that there was but a splinter force. The main force is heading for our encampment. Oh, then let us go help. We shall leave those here to you. I doubt you people could handle them on your own. I want you to join them. Oh, got it. Watch yourself out there. You think you're talking to? Point taken. See you later then. Okay, let's do this. You're going down and fast. Jeez, I don't know about that. So is this some new crazy demon? Who are you? Oh, so there's gonna be more. It's just a bunch of stories we get to read. Cool. We should be doing the demon realm, right? We completed the map pretty much. Hopefully we can complete the map. Our guys are level like 39, 21, 26. When our slimes level up to level 40, then they will be max level. So that's what we originally came here to do, but then we found out there's a story. So we have to read all the story at some point to unlock the rest of it, I guess. So we'll do that off camera. If you're playing, you could probably read the story. Read a whole bunch. So we come here, do the dungeons, and then maybe we get a map, and then we get a whole bunch of rewards. So you just come here. Maybe your characters really can be max level pretty soon. Squad victory, level 27. So they do take a long time to level. Just because they're level 39. That's alright. go through here. So we know the treasure chest is the better one. 5 and a chance to get a rainbow ticket. So eventually we're gonna run out of card space again, but these, we know that they actually go to the collection place, right? So we don't have to worry about. It's only the ones that get destroyed when we're wandering in, when we try to pick them up from the ground in the campaigns inside the dungeon. Pretty much these ones are okay. And once these slimes get to level 40, then we could switch them out for something else. Let's have a whole bunch of slime saved up. The dungeon is pretty cool. Just keeps regenerating. We're just gonna come back here, run some more, and probably go back to finishing up the campaign today, maybe something like that. So just come here, so you can actually destroy the market. It's really good. Victory, and it was a treasure chest place, so it should be all of the treasure. Got some new cards, hopefully some rare or ultra rare cards, and then a whole bunch of medals, card pieces. Cool. Did we get the map? No, we didn't get the map piece. So I think we've been recording for a little while, right? That's pretty much what we're doing. Go to our cards. We've been thinking about what to do with the collection, right? Because we've got 87, we only have 90 inventory spots. We know all of the common cards, you can actually find them pretty easily. All the rare cards, we don't know if we want to sell them, do we? If you go to edit unit, would that be what you do? You go to metal exchange. So we have so many extra rares. Most of our cards is just rares that we might not want to use. Or we have to level up the rares there. We have to level those ones up, and then we have to fuse them together, maybe. Maybe if we just level up the ones that we have duplicates of, and then fuse them, that would save some inventory space. Or we could just sell them for the 100 medals or something. Although we have 4,000 medals already. So why would we sell them? All the problems with only having this much card space. Maybe we'll figure out how to get more card space somehow eventually. But we're just gonna keep leveling up the cards, I guess. Add some like slimes or something. So we don't know what we're gonna do with these common cards. We leveled these common cards up to level 30, and then they're just taking up all of our inventory space. Even the level 1 cards, even these experience cards are taking space. We only have room for 3 cards. Oh, here, so we finished the story, so we didn't get anything for completing it. Just said to be continued. So let's click on this exchange thing. We don't know what it does. Number of demon cores, exchange, popular poll ticket, each chances. So what is this for? It can be used at the poll exchange. What does that do? Caravan, so it requires 1,000, so we can get heroes. Are you a super rare? Oh, okay. Allows you to get super rare cards. Oh, an ultra rare card. We need 4,500 for an ultra rare card. And then what's this one? Ultra rare. Cool. 30,000 to get that one. 15,000 to get this one. What is this? Battle EXP plus 5%. Frost Bloom. So, what are the Frost Blooms? It's a vital ingredient in the process of rebirth that releases hidden powers of light battle maidens. Can only grow in a very limited area. Well, our chance ticket, we need 10,000. I don't know if we're gonna get that one. Legendary ticket, guaranteed ticket. So you can trade your cores for tickets, I guess. Passion crystal. What are the crystals? Usable in Awakening. Okay, so we did get some of these, right? What do the stones do? Usable in Awakenings. Those are also free. I mentioned those are. Current Awakening raises the Awakening success rate by 15%. Oh, and you can train it for other things here. So there's those cards. Oh, keeps on messing up just because there's this card. Metal Girl. So we know that we could create Metal Girl with the like slime, the metal slime in this, I think. Exchange me for tons of rare metals. Mysterious girl wearing a rare metal costume. Might as well trade her. So you trade her for metals. So if you don't need experience, I guess you combine the slimes and the gold characters to make metals. So what's this arrow here? HSR. Oh, that's what it turns into, I guess. Cool. So I already have some of her. Celestial gem. Oh, and you can just trade it for resources. Oh, resources are basically free. So I guess we just get like tickets or something, or we get some of the heroes. We can get like some more carabine or something. So if we turn into an HSR, you turn into that. And what's this, a GSR? So do you do this just by combining the characters a whole bunch of times or something? We're not even sure. Is there a gun change? Oh, our gun's always the same. Okay. So we get a whole bunch of her, I guess, or some poll tickets or something. So that's what those are exchanged for. What about the witch hunt? We've got a whole bunch of cores. We don't know what they do. So if we go here to battle, go to event. If we were to go to this door over here, so what's? Oh, that's the ultimate girl. Okay, so if we go to this door over here. Use Wordle key and enter the elemental hall. Units cannot be edited after entering. This is the elemental hall entrance gate. Choose the element and difficulty. Elements of the rebirth materials earned as a reward depends on the element you choose. See later. Panel rewards. Mission rewards. So what? Beginner, intermediate. So there's other missions in here as well that we haven't even begun to explore yet. Oh, for all of the different elements. They give you different things. What's the star? Chance star. Collect 6 chance stars to enter chance time. Choose these panels. These are metal slimes? Okay. These are just metal girls. Huh, interesting. Cool, and then the intermediates just slime queens, and then him. Then advanced is okay, the ultra rare card. So considering there's so many ultra rares and secret rares, we have absolutely no reason to keep the common cards like we've been keeping for some reason. So we have to figure out what this is and use our keys. We got 16 keys. We get the keys for defeating the witches, right? So what's the what is the elemental hall? Special area that can be accessed. Select screen of each limited event map. Either a brittle key, so use it to enter. Entering will always be first. Difficulty selection. Must select the difficulty before entering. Once you select the difficulty, tap confirm. The number of attack units required in the elemental unit also differs depending on the difficulty level. Don't have enough units, you will not be able to tap confirm. Around battles, you will encounter these special arc witch battles as you advance through the elemental hall. The number of attack units in a given elemental unit that are required to participate in a round is displayed. After each victory, treasure chests will drop. Clearing the final round will enable you to unlock the treasure chest and receive and obtain the rewards inside. If you find shimmery coins, okay, sending your attack units to battle consumes battle points. Oh, so you could use battle points in here as well. You can also use battle points to recover your units. Wonder if these are like different battle points, because they were for each of the events. Elemental shield, so panel challenge. So cool, we could unlock some more things. We just have to use our keys here at some point. We have 16 of them. So maybe we could use all of our keys, because this event's going on until the 28th. Get resources when advancing. Get items for defeating arc witches. Get awakening materials in the elemental hall. Okay. What is an hourglass? Oh, yeah, it speeds up time. Okay, cool. So we found out some more things. So if we just go to battle, I think we're gonna go. Was there anything to do here? We don't know. Exchange. Because what are all of those demon cores for then? So we got a whole bunch of demon cores. Are they special items or what? Skill items. So I got these shoes, all these swords and everything. we also get those other items. So we got a bunch of these stones. Card limit plus 15. These are just Arcana things. Oh yeah, Arcwitch Core. So what are these, right? Source of a great power, can be used with Arcwitch Core Exchange. Can be used at any time. So what do? Use. Oh, okay. So we have 2,500. We need 15,000 in order to get something. So we would have to defeat a whole lot of those stronger witches. 3,000 to get a better card. Oh, 1,000. There's cheaper things here too. Like Metal Girls, Gold Girls, Slime Queen Plus. Slime Queen Plus. Why? They look different. This is only 300 cores to get this ultra rare. Level up or activation 1. Oh, okay. It's only 500 to get this one. Super rare. Auto skill battle experience. Can be evolved with any super rare card. She can evolve with any super rare card. So she's like a wild card or something. Upgrade potion, some summon tickets. So there's just so many ways to get so many different items. All enemies damage recipe. What are these recipes? Following custom scalping can be created using this item. Deal 1000% damage to all enemies at maximum level. Item will disappear after use. They only cost 20 to get these. We have all these cores. All enemies damage skill. What are these buds? This bud is a vital ingredient of rebirth that releases the hidden powers of cool battle maidens. Oh, okay. There's like mirrors, so a whole bunch of cards and characters to unlock. This would be like ultra rare. So we need to get 3. Oh, we could actually almost get it. I thought 15,000 to get that one. Okay. And then so this is the LR card. Deals 1000% damage 4 times to the enemy. What? 1000% damage 4 times to the enemy. 25% chance. Jeez, the LRs are just insane. 1000% damage 4 times. You're like a LR. Jeez, LRs are just crazy. Maybe we should try to get LRs then, instead of just URs, which just deal 250% damage 1 time. Amazing. So I guess we got new goals then. So we gotta figure out how to get these cards here. Maybe let's just go to the Arcwitch rewards and then collect a whole bunch of them. So we were supposed to be building something, right? We can upgrade that. That's gonna take 1 day, so we're not upgrading that. Let's upgrade the storehouses. Oh, we still needed some more materials. We could claim some materials. We just needed some of this. Upgrade the store warehouse. So that'll take 8 hours to upgrade. Maybe we could even speed it up or something. But we just get so many resources just for actually playing the game though. So let's go let's go to the Arcwitch and get all of the rewards. Let's claim all of them. So we go finish, receive all the rewards, and they'll give you 10 rewards. So we can open 20 treasure chests and get a whole bunch of those. So we can collect those later. That's really good. We don't have to worry that our card space is full, but we do have to remember that we have all of these cards queued up to get at some point. So these are just for defeating that one witch that's in the beginner dungeon, right? She gives you all these exchange tickets that you could exchange for more cards. And then eventually we should be getting to the other witches that actually give you the cores and the other different rewards. Cool. So you have so much experience built up. And then maybe we'll just check to see what the exchange tickets trade for again. We'll see what they give. So we are gonna have so many exchange tickets by the time we're done with all of this. And then also all of the summoning the cards with the friendship again. I think we did a whole bunch of summoning the friendships. Receive all rewards. So it's just even more exchange tickets, even more cards. So I think we need like 150 exchange tickets to get the best one. We can stay in the beginner's place until we're level 50. definitely no shortage of things to do. There's definitely always something to do. Like, what are we gonna do with all of this experience in the end? What are we gonna do with our common cards? Even the rare cards are probably not even really worth keeping, but maybe they are. If only we had more inventory space. We'd have to buy a whole bunch of jewels to be able to store even more cards. That's what we'd have to do. Unless there's any other way to get all of them. 3 hour speed ups. Oh, so here we go. Here we're starting to get the rewards from the other ones. The reward has been sent to your present box. So good, all the cards are in the present box. So now if you scroll down, right, these are rewards from the harder witches. So these ones actually give us like some other random reward, and then they give us the 40 cores. So every single one. Oh, and they give us a 12-hour speed up. So they do give really ridiculous rewards too, besides the 40 cores. I get another prevents the occurrence of evolution. So it's a really good way to farm these items. Except that it takes like 3 battle points to even defeat one of these witches, and they're just gonna keep getting harder until we finally. So there's the real key that we need to enter the other part of the area, other part of the event that we haven't even been in yet. So if we look at the units, we're gonna see absolutely no space again. So what do we do with the super rares? What do we do with all the common cards, all the rare cards? Still don't know. We're just trying to collect all of them, but the game will not let us collect all of the cards. Alright, so I think we figured out how to clean out our inventory. We figured out there's way too many rare cards. We don't need all the rare cards. I think we're just going to turn some of the rares into medals. Maybe we'll get these 2 characters up just because they gave us so many of them, but we're going to have to level up a whole bunch of them to fuse them together. And then what about all the common cards? Even the common cards that we leveled up, I guess we could just get all the common cards so easily. There's no reason to keep all of them, so I think we're just going to get rid of all of the common cards. I don't think we're going to keep them. Even this one that we tried to level up, right? Deals 100% damage. Maybe it evolves into something cool, but you're going to have to get a whole bunch of, you're going to have to level up a whole bunch of them. Although, maybe it would be worth it eventually, right? Though it's all the inventory space, and it's just a common card that we could maybe find somewhere. Just does 300% damage. The stats are pretty low on it, actually, it looks like it. Although the cost is low, so we're not 100% sure. We leveled her all the way up to level 30. Leveled the other one to level 30. Though we should probably just get rid of them. We could use them to upgrade our other characters. So, let's just, should we throw a rare in the defense that we're going to keep? Because maybe we're going to get rid of her. We're not 100% sure yet. The only thing we do know is that, the only rares we've probably been leveling up are probably like this one and this one or something. Although, they're going to take, forever to level up, aren't they? We're going to have to, how many are we going to have to level up? Only 4 of them, maybe. So it just changes the color of the dress or something like that. And then that's the ultimate version, I guess. HR, rare, HR, 350% damage to an enemy. So maybe because the cost is lower or something. Oh, 37, the cost goes down. It's 28, the first form. The second form is 37, 37, 37. And then the cost goes down to 34. And then her stats are probably pretty good. Snow Mage. Oh, it always says Snow Mage. Alright. So we're just trying to figure out which characters would you level up, and then you're pretty much like the same thing, right? Got your base form, 350% damage to an enemy, and then you cost 28. Oh, and then you also go to 37, and then you probably go down to 34 as well. So maybe, I guess if there's any rares to max, those would be the rares to max since they give us them. But then the other ones we could just use metal exchange. Although, I think we were just going to go to upgrade here first. Because we do have to get rid of all those common cards. Because we're always, there's always so many that we can't pick up just because we don't have the room. So it's like, what cards do we upgrade? We know that we upgrade the rare slime cards to hopefully get our other cards leveled up. So we got 2 level 40 slimes already. Got some level 28 ones, some level 20s. Then we could just like upgrade those or something. Maybe we will. Although everything seems to level up. Although we should probably actually level up the characters. So that's what the confusing part is. It's like, what do you even level up in the game? Do you use the cards to upgrade the characters specifically? Or are you supposed to use the cards to just upgrade the slimes and then use the slimes to upgrade the characters? It's always something that nobody knows the answer to. Or at least we don't know the answer to it. So if you're level 1, so maybe we should just leave them at level 1. And then the slimes could level them or something. So if we throw you in there, we could essentially just level you up to level 40 with the slime. That's why the slimes are like the universal currency. It's like as soon as you find something to upgrade with it, then straight to level 40 with a level 29 one. And level 20 slimes bring you up to level 38 to 39, pretty much to level 40. Level 21 slime would bring you straight up to level 40. So these slimes are pretty good to keep. What about the regular slimes? We had a level 21, brings you up to level 26. So I wonder what level it would bring you to if you were a level 30 slime. So we'd have to use like 2, we'd have to use a whole bunch of them, 3 of them. So that's why those metal slimes are such a better inventory space. I guess this character would bring her up to level 13, but just one of these slimes would bring you to level 25. So maybe do we just upgrade the slime or something? We got this level 1 slime. Maybe the level... We could just upgrade the metal slimes. There's just no way to know anything. Because I mean, the way you get experience anyways, you just go through the levels and then you just defeat enemies and then you get so much experience. So if we could go... Well, we have to get rid of 1 card. We have to make one space to make another slime. So, I don't know. It's just so hard, right? We could use those little slimes to upgrade the big slimes, probably. Probably level 28. And then basically we'll just throw any commons in here, and then that other slime as well, maybe. So this common here, we don't need that. This common that we fused is probably really weak for the level it is. So we'll just keep the level 31s for now. So level 23. So yeah, because the slime goes 32, 30, 30, and then 32. So I don't know if we're gonna level up the stone girl actually. Then we should get rid of. So we should keep the fish just because the fish drops us items. And the fox, I don't know. We already leveled it up to level 30. It's just so hard to get rid of characters that you already leveled up. And then these is just all allies defense 25%, battle start 20% chance. So it doesn't cost too much. And then you just oh, I thought it was just 1 evolution because it just has 1 star. So it's interesting when you're looking at them because you could evolve into this one, which is like that. Those stats in that picture, or the sage. Oh, you do the algorithm thing. So a different way to fuse the characters. So if you fuse her with a wizard, she'll become a whole new character. This character. Oh, and then you have to upgrade her a whole bunch because there's a whole bunch of different rare versions of her. Fully resurrect a single ally, 15% chance. That actually sounds like it could be pretty handy. And then the reverse evolution, own attack 200%, battle start 30% chance. Okay, so this one seems interesting. Fully resurrected Carol. This just seems weak when you look at that 1 card, but then when you mix them together, fully resurrect an ally, then it becomes better as you upgrade it, I guess. Then you could also upgrade these to make the chance higher, right? You could upgrade these skills themselves, level 10 max, activations 1, 15% chance. So it shows the max level they could be. So I wonder, would it show the max level for the fish? So we leveled up the fish's skill to level 5. We did that, 5. so it doesn't say a maximum level. Or if we go to the book and read it, oh, level 10 max. Alright, so we can level the ability up to level 10. So 15% chance. That's what it looks like when it's maxed. Okay. Because it does add 0.5%. Because if you look at this one fish, the one fish with the level 1 skill, this one, so we didn't upgrade this skill. It says a 10% chance. This one, we upgraded it to level 5, so it's a 12% chance. So it increases the chance for it to happen. Amazing. So this video is probably ridiculously long. We're sorting the inventory, we're getting rid of cards, we're getting rid of a bunch of commons, probably a bunch of rares. So if we upgrade the slime, that'll give us a whole bunch of inventory space. We could probably get all these commons again if we want to. And if it's a great success, it would be more experience, but it wasn't a great success. So you gained a whole bunch of levels, we got more space, and then we have to get rid of all the commons. Because if we just throw rares in there, it's not even gonna level you up, right? Because rares don't give any more experience than a regular card. We found that out. So maybe it would be better to just sell the rares. We just go to metal exchange, and then we just exchange rares for metals, I guess. So not the super rares or the ultra rares, although it's so hard to sell rares, right? Although we don't have the inventory space to hold all the rares. We need the rares to level them up. Auto skill, battle EXP plus 40%. Mysterious detective, she can solve even the most difficult cases. Cause do we want to get rid of this rare if it gives a battle experience? Battle EXP 60% at a highest level. So what does he even do? She can solve even the most difficult case. Auto skill. So does this battle EXP give battle EXP for the entire party? That's what we're confused about. So if we go to the slime, auto skill, battle EXP plus 20%. So this can be leveled up. Level 10, battle EXP plus 30%. And we're wondering if they stack or anything. Because we know we could mix her with the regular gold guy that we say is useless all the time. And we could create these metal girls, which maybe we actually should be doing if we could sell them for a ton of metals. Auto skill, battle EXP plus 30%. I don't know if we even have any of those, but apparently they sell for metals. We don't know how many metals they sell for. So when we come in our next video, we're going to see that we're going to have a lot more card space, hopefully. It's going to take us a while to figure out which cards to get rid of and which cards to keep, and what are we going to do with all these slimes. We're going to have to power level them at some point, and then try to figure out how to get something higher than rare, I guess. Some of the rarer cards that are something like super rare, ultra rare, or LR. I guess ultra rare cards we have. This card's only a level 1 because we never leveled this card. We're saving it for some reason. Still level 1, so you can evolve into this character. Okay, then you can awaken into this character. Cool, a GUR, 400% damage. And oh, you could fuse with this item. You can fuse with a jewel to become a whole different character, a GUR. Huh. There's just so many ways to mix all your different cards together to create whole new cards.